Hello, Janet Wilson here. It's a long time since I've done any videos, so I thought with the holiday season coming up, I do one about things to look out for on holiday, because it's when you're away that you will do and see lots of different things, and maybe be able to use some of those in your storytelling. So take a notebook with you and a camera to record little things that you see that you feel may be useful. The first thing to look out for is interesting settings. If you visit a castle or a deep dark wood, you go to some kind of exotic place, some ruins perhaps, or secret tunnel, perhaps these things might be really useful to use in your setting. Of course, anybody can set a novel in a school or in a home or a church, and there's a good place for these. But if you can find an exciting setting to set at least part of your novel in, it can be very exciting. The second thing to look out for is interesting people. You're bound to see people on holiday that you wouldn't see in the normal, in your normal day-to-day life. Your colleagues and your friends, neighbours, and people at church. So look out for some people who may have interesting stories to tell. Perhaps wearing interesting clothes, something completely different to what you would wear or your children would wear. Kids love to read about people from other cultures. I met a man from Japan when I was in the Lake District recently, and it was lovely talking to him about things that he'd seen and done on holiday. And you never know what or who you might meet and what will be useful for another novel. The third thing to look out for is interesting plot ideas. Perhaps if you see a dark tunnel or a hidey hole, perhaps if you hear about a local folklore, a legend, something interesting about somebody who's overcome against all odds, or anything like that really, that you could use for a plot idea, jot it down, or take some photos of perhaps something that removes you to jog your memory for later on. You never know when any of these things might be useful, so I hope this would be is a useful tip for you. Take your camera, your notebook with you, jot down lots of ideas, and come over to the website if you're not there already, and tell us in the comments what you saw on holiday, what you looked out for, things that you've tucked around behind your ear for another time. So there we go. 3 things to look out for on holiday. I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Bye for now.